Look at this place. It's nice, right? It's beautiful. But really, what's so special about it? I mean, there's a lot of places like this in Northwest Connecticut. You hear some people talk about it like it's the best thing ever. I mean, somebody even wrote a song about it last year. So, what's so special about it? Well, maybe it's not in how you look at it. Maybe it's when you look at it. Ah, there we go. Now you see it, right? Pratt kids and Pratt parents know this is a magical place. And if you ask them where the heart of the magic is, they'd probably, and with good reason, point to this person. They might also mention these folks, the teachers, counselors, and other staff that help make that magic happen. But did you know there's another team of people that works behind the scenes to support Diane and her staff, help her ideas come to life, and make sure that the Pratt Center stays awesome? Today I'd like to talk about the board of directors. I know. Bear with me. I can't write a song every year, and trust me, you're going to like these people. Our members are quite a varied bunch. They are educators and instructors, health professionals, business owners, technical gurus, financial wizards, and parents. You might say we're a smorgasbord of directors. Anyway, I'll let them introduce themselves, starting with the one who looks the most board of director-ish.
My name is Scott Mulhair.
My name is Michael McDonald.
Dave Albanese.
My name is Diane Disidori.
My name is Shane Newman.
Brian Walsh here.
My name's Rob Brenner.
I'm Rachel Jacobellis.
I'm Rebecca Doring.
I'm Matt Lukens.
Hey, that's me.
I'm Jeff Kilberg.
I'm Sue Ringler-Pett.
Hi, I'm Erica Keene.
I'm Kirk England.
Last but not least is our illustrious board president, Bill Pasno. Bill is kind enough to host a party for Diane and the Pratt staff at the end of every summer camp season, and that's where I caught up with him.
My name is Bill Pasno. I'm the president of the board of the Pratt Center. I've been on the board, I don't know, I think it's 12 years, 13 years, maybe longer.
You know, it occurs to me that Bill probably did a lot of talking already tonight, so we're just gonna move things along a little. Let's hear from some other board members you might not be as familiar with.
I am a teacher. I currently teach in Region 15, culinary and early childhood education, and and I'm a wedding photographer.
I'm the founder of Yardscapes Landscape Professionals. I've been on the board of directors for Pratt Nature Center for I think about 10 years now.
I own a small business online. I'm a meditation teacher and a coach, and I help people.
Partner at Nicholas Tobin Insurance here in New Milford.
I'm the owner of Source Construction Services, local construction company.
I have my own marketing shop here in New Milford, and I help the board with marketing, events, and whatever else they need.
So I direct the lower school at Rumsey Hall School. I'm on my 24th year at the school. I started as a 4th grade teacher.
I'm an educator, and I've been an educator kind of one sort or another for my whole life and career.
I'm a retired New Milford pediatrician who loves to do things in the community that relate to health and children's well-being.
I'm an attorney at Moots Pellegrini, law firm here in town. I've been serving on the Pratt board for at least 6 or 7 years.
Since the beginning, I was the treasurer. I've taken a step back from that role, but I still help out with the financial statements.
I'm part of the executive committee here at Pratt. I am the treasurer right now, and I also sit on various committees.
I'm now retired. I was formerly a general counsel of a large medical center in New York City.
I work a lot with the Tourette community in Connecticut. I run the Tourette support group for Connecticut because my oldest has Tourette and some other neurodivergent qualities, and this has been the best place in the entire world for him. I have 3 kids, and all of them have been involved with Pratt.
Diane and I always talk about the first time that I dropped Jackson off at Pratt, because as a nervous parent, Diane stands with her little bucket at the gateway to walking up the hill, and I looked at her and I said, "Is there anybody up that hill?" And she's like, "Nah, he's fine." And that inner panic, that parent panic of like, "Oh, what do you mean? There's nobody up the hill?" And she just had this straight face looking at me like, "He's good, don't worry about it."
When I was 5 years old until I was 10 years old, my mother raised my brother and I in a teepee in the mountains of Idaho. So we grew up in nature, and I think it's made me a more well-rounded human being, and I think physically more healthy, being exposed to all those germs and living outside most of my life as a kid.
I came here as a kid just on a couple of field trips, but Diane was also my preschool teacher way back when, not here, but somewhere else. I just remember being seen as a kid, which is not something you really experience as a child, being around adults, and I remember Diane creating that experience. And as soon as I stepped foot onto Pratt Center now, when Bill invited me to come and walk the grounds and decide if I wanted to join the board or not, I felt that same presence.
When I see children interacting at Pratt, whether it's in the school or the camp, what I see are children who are being themselves. They find joy in nature. They feel comfortable with nature. They feel nature supports them.
It's very satisfying to see the kids get in that environment and to calm down, so to speak, and to get away from all the noise and clutter.
Jenny and I started bringing our kids here. Ben, when he was about 2 years old, he started out as a sprout, and not in summer camp sprout, but a sprout. And then his sister joined in too, and they are 20 and 16, and Katie's a counselor, and Ben is a CIT at this point.
Growing up in the 70s, we didn't sit in front of the TV during the day. We didn't have Game Boys or computers. We were outside all day long, running through the woods, just having a great time. And kids are missing that today. They're missing creating their own adventures outside. And Pratt really brings those kids outside of the house and puts them back into nature.
What I love about Pratt, and especially in the summer and then when preschool starts, is watching the kids in their natural environment. I mean, it's their natural education, it's walking around, seeing nature at its best and learning from nature directly.
My big draw to Pratt is how I've learned to be a better parent and a better teacher from Diane, and just seeing the Pratt way. The Pratt way is different. It's not the 4 walls and an education in a classroom. It's letting the child be themselves and letting them explore, letting them take chances because the child knows their own risks.
And I think that Diane especially has created something here that is beyond alternative. It makes you feel like everything else is alternative and this is the only way it should be.
I know this isn't a place that's like specifically for neurodivergent kids, but it works so well, where they just can't fit in anywhere else. Like, really can't fit in, like, school is torture for them. And then here it's like, they can make friends and they're not punished and they're not confined. There's so much peace and calm just being in nature.
I hope you enjoyed meeting us. If it's not glaringly obvious, we love Pratt. Yes, we think it's the best thing ever. But we also won't stop working to make it even better. I didn't grow up around here, so I was never a Pratt kid. I guess I'm just a Pratt old guy, but I'm proud to serve on the board. And I'm even more proud of this, my 2 boys, helping nurture the new generation of Pratt kids. Well, that's all for tonight. Shall we sing ourselves out?
So take a break, take a stand, take your children by the hand, take the lead, take the dirt road when you can. Take a swing, take it in, take the first step and begin. Take a look around at the world you're living in. Outside where the river flows, outside where the tadpoles grow. Put your worries on a leaf and watch them float away. Outside where the campfire's bright, roast marshmallows in the last daylight. It's the best way to take your cares away. Just take it outside.